on the floor for quite a bit. So I thought we'd work on our shoulders and hips today. So we're going to start lying down, either in semi-supine or shavasana. Remember, if your head doesn't like to be flat or your back doesn't like to flat, use a pillow, or if you happen to have a block, use a block. And we're just going to take a yogic breath. So inhale through the nostrils and exhale through the nostrils. And as you inhale, try and allow the air to come into the tummy, the rib cage and the chest without force or strain. And then exhale. And if you're not quite sure what you're doing, stifle a yawn, and quite naturally you will do a yogic breath. And that's usually why we start to yawn, is because the body needs more oxygen. So we're just going to start with the right arm, and I just want you to imagine that you're practicing backstroke. So on the inhalation, the arm comes up and to wherever behind you that's comfy, and as you exhale, just circle the arm around and down. And then the left arm. And on the exhalation, just circling around and down. So if you've been working from home and you've got a lot of tension in your shoulders, maybe you've been getting headaches or just uncomfortable, finding it hard to sleep, this is a great way of really releasing that tension. And always just let the arm go to where it wants to. Don't try not to use the force. Remember, this is therapeutic. So just warming up the shoulders, linking the breath with the movement, and then both arms, inhaling and then exhaling. Just circle them around. And then just relax in semi-supine. Notice if they've released a little bit. So inhaling, we're just going to bring the right knee in. Exhaling, lower it to the floor. Inhaling, the left knee in. So just bringing movement into the hips and into the legs. Again, we might have a bit of tension in the lower back. It's a little bit stiff, been giving you a little bit of pain. So let's just try and release that as well. So let's bring the right knee in. Inhale, exhale, take the leg up, and then just lower it down. Inhaling, so a nice big cycling movement, stretching through to the hamstring, the foot and the toes. And then the same with the left leg, just inhaling and then exhaling. And again, if it's pulling on the lower back, make the movement smaller. We don't want to injure ourselves. We just want to nurture ourselves. I think especially at this time, the body just needs a little bit of extra love and to help us relax. And again. And then just come back to semi-supine. Notice if the back feels a little bit flatter. So we're just going to cross the right ankle over the left thigh. And if that's strong enough, stay there. If not, lift the left foot in. Remember, we're still just warming up. And then release. Stretch the right leg. and then soften. And the same with the left leg. Just cross the left ankle over the right to wherever it's comfy. Stay there if that's where you're comfortable. I'm going to make it a little bit stronger. Just lift that foot off the floor. And just breathe and hold. Just trying to open out. And then release. Soles of the feet together into butterfly. Let the arms come out to the side slightly. And just take 4 breaths, opening up the heart centre. Let go of any tension in the hips. Just let them hang. And then just push through the sides of the feet, lifting the bottom. I do this one quite often because I've got quite tight hips. My quads are very strong and I just find this really helps. And then back to semi-supine. So just going to bring the hands to Namaste. Lengthen the left foot as if you're standing. And on an inhalation, let that right knee open out. So we're coming into a tree position, but on the floor. Try and relax the shoulders, relax the hip. And then exhaling, come back to semi-supine. Lengthen the right leg. Inhale, open the left, and let the arms relax behind you. Activate that right foot. Try and let go of any tension in the hips, the shoulders, or the back. And then hands to the heart centre. And come back to semi-supine. Notice the shoulders, the lower back, everything's just starting to release a bit. So we're going to work on the shoulders a little bit more in sideways lying. Use a pillow or a block if you find that your neck's sort of in free fall. What we don't want to be doing is putting that tension there like that. What we do want to have is a totally relaxed neck and head. So lift up those knees in line with hips, ankles in line. So we've got a lovely sort of like sitting down chair position. Take it easy. Imagine you've got a big piece of chalk. Inhale. Think about drawing a circle. Exhaling. Just let the arm come down. Try not to go too gung-ho straight away. Just let that shoulder open, let the muscles remember what they're going to do. And then inhale, let the head open, let the shoulders widen, and then exhale. Keep squeezing those knees together. Don't worry if the hand doesn't stay on the floor all the way around. You just keep it to a nice, comfortable position where pain doesn't come in to your practice. And then reverse the movement. So we've got a little bit of a twist, the arms circling around, and then we're coming back. You don't need lots of space. You can sort of work with what's around you. And then back to the centre. And then the same on the left side. So just remember, knees up, ankles in line. Take it easy for the first 2, breathing in. Just allow that shoulder to release, get used to the movement. We don't want to hurt any muscles. And then once we feel we're warmer, we can let the eyes follow the arm around. Inhaling as we circle up. Exhaling as we circle down. Breathing in. And breathing out. And just let the arm go to where it's comfy. Let the head and neck release and relax. And then reverse the movement. Going down first, circling around. Exhaling as the arm comes up. Inhaling as the arm goes down. And then back to the center. Come back to semi-supine. And just notice now how the shoulders feel. The back, the hips. Hopefully everything's starting to let go and relax. So we're just going to roll over onto our tummies. Come up into Sphinx, keep the feet apart, and just take a few breaths. Let the air come into the tummy, but because it's on the floor, it's going to push into the lower back. And just help the lower back to be massaged and release any compression that's there. And then up onto all fours, into our child pose and hold. And then slowly, knees permitting, or roll up or put a towel there. Just take a breath in. Breathing out, circle the arm behind you. Inhale, circle the arm behind you. And then hands into the lower back and just a gentle back bend. Opening up the chest. And then just counterpose with our swan. So we're just going to open up the hips a little bit more. So we're coming to reverse tabletop. Let your wrists go to where they're comfy. We're going to cross the right leg over the left and up we come. Hold for 5 breaths or for as long as you can. And then down we come. Straighten it out. Cross the left over. Up we come, try and lift up the tummy, opening that hip. Remember to breathe. And then down we come. Soles of the feet together. Flapping butterfly, just to open out those hips. And then just a little rocking motion, side to side. And then cross the legs, hands into Native American, and then release the legs, straighten them, take the other foot in front and cross. So working into the hamstrings, the hips, the tummy muscles. Try not to use our hands on the floor to achieve the cross-leg position. And then just come to your most comfortable side. And then release the arms. And just drop the chin. Round the spine. And then sitting nice and tall. So, I'm going to come on to all fours. Take the feet apart. Tuck the toes under. We're going to walk the hands back slowly, just stretch into those hamstrings a little bit more. Bend the knees if that feels better, and then slowly uncurl through the spine to come up to standing, nice and slowly. So if your balance isn't great, use a wall, use a door. So practicing our tree pose, you might just want to stay with the ball of the foot on the floor. You might be able to place it on the calf. Now what I have found is with the tree pose, it likes bare skin, so I apologise now. So it's always good to wear shorts, especially when the weather's been like it has. So I'm just going to roll these up a bit. And it just gives you a little bit of extra grip. So find something to stare at. So that's the concentration. Transfer the weight into the left foot. Keep the breath flowing. So either here, here, or place it on the inner thigh. Let the knee open out. Once you feel balanced, take the arms up. And if you want an extra challenge, you can close the eyes. It's up to you. You can hold 5, 10, however many breaths you wish. It's very calming. We've opened out those hips. And then release. And again, same, weight into the right foot, ball, calf. Seeing how your balance is. Balance changes day by day. It's never always the same. And then once you feel balanced, you're staring at your point of concentration. Now you can always pause this here if you're going to hold for longer. But it might be quite boring, just look at me for 10 minutes holding one pose. And then release the leg. And just release the ankles. Great for weight bearing, gets that bone density up. Really helps with our stability as well. You could always practice tiptoe tree. You could get 2 chairs. You could use a wall. So right leg over left, come onto the tippy toe, finding your balance, and then hands to namaste. You could use blocks, and like I said, you could use a chair. Or if you wish, just softening and holding to here, into your tiptoe tree. So lots of modifications there. Right, cover the legs back up. So hips, shoulders. Also done a little bit of back bending. Again, if your knees don't like the floor, use your towels or your mats. So we're just going to start tucking the toes under. We're just coming into half camel. So try and keep those hips forwards. We don't want to be sitting back. We want to keep the thighs and hips in that lovely alignment. So left hand's going to find the heel and right arm's coming up. That's half camel. And just breathe and hold. If that's too easy, go down to flat. You could use your block. If you've got any back injuries, that's helpful as well. And same. And then if you feel you can always come into full camel. But make sure those thighs are forwards, hips, chest are open. And then to release. And then we'll come down into our swan, just to counter pose. The triangle wakasana. Use a pillow or a block if you wish. If you've got any knee problems, just cross one leg over. If not, take it behind you. So we've got right leg over, so we'll take left arm up. And again, any shoulder problems, just keep the arms here. If your shoulders quite loose, there's no injuries. And again, just hold. So working into both shoulders and hips. Great if you're asthmatic or if you've been getting over this horrible virus at the moment. Really opens up the trachea. And again, hold for 5 or 10 breaths, whatever you're feeling today. You could always use your band or your belt. Release any tension. And as Kenny Everett would say, all done in the best possible taste. Change legs. Find your position. So we've got left leg over, right arm up, left arm under. Try not to put any pressure on the head. Keep the neck and head free. And breathe. And then release. Relax the shoulders. Coming down. Take a breath in. Exhale into a forward bend. Breathing in, coming out. I think we've worked quite hard. Hopefully we feel a little bit more relaxed. So let's go back to where we started, into semi-supine or shavasana. And just take some natural breaths. Have a little scan around your body. Notice the back, the arms, the shoulders, the neck. Did you manage to release any tension? Do we feel calmer? Notice how you breathe without changing it. If you want to listen to some meditation music, pop it on. The body's relaxed, you're relaxed. So that was shoulders and hips. Thank you for watching. Namaste and Shanti. Mm-hmm.